Good evening, everyone. After a long gap, a warm welcome for you all to my presentation. Today video is all about planting systems. The definition of planting system is the laying out of plants in a systemic manner in a specific orchard is the planting system. Coming to types of planting system, there are traditional planting systems and intensive planting system. Traditional planting systems include square system, rectangular system, hexagonal system, quinquax system, counter system, triangular system. Whereas this intensive planting system accommodate more number of plants than that of traditional planting system, and the different types of intensive planting systems include high density planting as well as this meadow orcharding. Firstly, coming to traditional systems of planting, the first one is square system. Square system is most easy and popular method of planting. This is easy for not only of laying out but also for other intercultural operations to follow. Here in the square system, the plants are planted exactly at right angles of each other. The four plants that are planted on the corners makes a square. So the name square system. Here the intercultural operations can be done easily. There is a adequate space to intercultivation with different remunerative crops like vegetables as well as seed spice crops like coriander, mint, etc. Here in this picture you can see how the square system exactly looks like. The spacing between the row to row as well as the plant to plant is similar, making it a square. So the name square system. Next, coming to rectangular system of planting, the field is laid out into rectangular shape, keeping more space between row and row than the plant and plant. The plant and plant spacing is comparatively lesser than the row and row spacing. Thus, it is called as rectangular system. Here, the intercultural operations can be carried out in both ways. The plants will get proper space and sunlight for their growth and development. Here in this picture, you can see that the row and row spacing is more than compared to plant and plant distance, thus making the shape of the system into a rectangle. Next, coming to hexagonal system. This system accommodates 15% more plants than that of square system. This is also called as septule system. And this is the important bit. Hexagonal system is also called as septule system, and the hexagonal system accommodate 15% more plants than that of square system are very important bits in your CRF examination as well as your SRF examination and other local examinations too. Here, the bihexagonal system allows three directional cultivation in the orchard. In this system, the orchard is laid out similar to rectangular system. The rectangles are intersected to form equilateral triangle. The trees are planted at the vertex of each triangle. Thus, 6 trees form a hexagon with the 7th tree in the center. Hence, the system is called as septule as it accommodates 7th tree in the center. The hexagonal system is considered as a grid of continuous equilateral triangles in which length of each is desired of tree distance. Here we can see in this picture, here the 6 edges of the hexagon contains a plant, and in the middle it clearly accommodates another plant. Here the distance between these are similar, making it a equilateral triangle. And the distance between the middle plant and the another X plant as well as this is similar, making it a complete equilateral triangle. Uh, this is also similar. This is also similar. Next, coming to queen-quark system. This system is similar to square system, except one additional plant is planted in the center of each square. The plants that are planted in the center of each square, along with the tall growing plants at the corners of the trunks, are termed as pillars. These plants are planted with a view to generate income when the main orchard plant is under non-bearing stage. Filler plants also ensure proper utilization of otherwise left space between rows of trees. The plants are usually short-statured and early bearing. When main plants of the orchard resume their proper shape, the filler plants are uprooted. Guava, quinoa, falsa, plum, peach, papaya are main filler plants. Here the Okay then, let me explain what this feedback system is. Here this makes a square. Here in this picture it's not clearly shown, but this makes a square. At the corners of this square the plants are planted, and exactly in the middle of this square system one another extra plant is added to increase the remuneration during non-productive stage of the main crop. The crop that is planted in between these square is called as filler plant. The plant that accommodates in the middle of this square system is called as filler plant in queen-quark system. Next, contour system. It is adopted in hilly areas of planting fruit plants, where land is undulated and soil erosion is a great threat. Under such circumstances, contour terrace is developed by scratching and leveling the hill slope. The width of contour terrace varies according to the slope of the hill. At stiff hill slope, the width is kept narrower. Here we can see how the contour system looks like. In this picture, you can see how the contour system looks like. The plants are planted on the hilly terrains. Next, coming to intensive systems of planting. Firstly, high density planting system. Here, the main goal of high density planting system is to accommodate more number of plants compared to other traditional methods of planting. This hasten the productivity per unit land area. The high density planting can be achieved by using dwarf rootstock or interstock, resorting to dwarf Sion variety, or following spray of growth regulators, as well as following different training methods by regulating the shape of the plant, and by proper adopting of suitable management practices. In India, good success has been reported in HDP in different fruit crops. But whereas in plantation crops, this high density planting can be achieved by following multi-story cropping, by opting different crop species of plants. The main constraint in this high density planting is lack of availability of dwarf planting material. Here in this picture, you can see how the high density planting looks like. Next, coming to meadow orcharding, this system is originated in Israel, and in this system ultra high density planting is followed, and the plants are planted at a distance of 45 into 75 centimeter within row and 210 to 270 centimeter cube between rows. This system accommodates 30,000 to 1 lakh trees on a hectare basis. The plants are cut regularly at height close to the ground. This system relies heavily on use of plant growth regulators. This is clear overview of meadow orchard from CISH Lucknow. Thank you for watching my video. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel Inter Horticulture.